All right, we have these two fractions we need to add together, 3/10 plus 1 over 35. Now, in order to add or subtract fractions, we need to get a common denominator. This is so that we have basically 3 pieces of a 10-piece pie and we're adding 1 piece of a 35-piece pie. Well, those are very different sized pieces. The tenths might be, let's see if I can do this. Oh, this is going to be, the tenth, we're looking at this size of pieces, but when we're looking at 1 over 35, well, those pieces are going to be way smaller. So when we're adding, we want to be able to say exactly what we have. We want to really be able to compare it exactly. So we've got to get them to the same number of pieces. So to do that, we need to find a common denominator. So one way to do it is you can just multiply 35 and 10. The problem is that's going to give you a really big denominator. Another way to think of it is you can just take the bigger number 35 and start multiplying. Well, I know 10 doesn't go into 35, so let's do the next one. Let's do 35 times 2. Well, 35 times 2 is 70. 35 goes into 70 then, and also we know 10 goes into 70 because it ends in a 0. So 70 then will be our least common denominator. So to get these both to be 70, we're going to multiply this by 2 over 2. I've got to keep the value the same. And to get 10 to be 70, I need to multiply by 7, so I'll also multiply the numerator by 7. So I multiply these. 7 times 3 gives me 21. 7 times 10 gives me 70. 1 times 2 here gives me 2. 35 times 2 gives me 70. And now that the denominator is the same, I can add them. So I have 21 pieces of the 70-piece pie. I have 2 pieces of a 70-piece pie. So total, I'm going to have 23 pieces still of a 70-piece pie. So remember that that denominator has to stay the same because it's describing what size the pieces are cut into. One last thing, we want to look if we can simplify this, 23 and 70. There isn't a number that goes into both of those nicely, so that's going to be it.